inside, where I hide with my loneliness. I don't care what they say, I won't stay.
Wonderful people, fellow couch gamers, and all gamers for that matter. Thank you for tuning to Couch Gaming TV, and welcome to the second part of mesh spots in Valguero video. You gotta look for weak spots. Weak spots are either structures, ground floors, or snow areas. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's get started. The jungle entrance is over here. It's not really an exit, unless you wanna do really crazy and spend like 100 zip lines. But this is the jungle entrance, and from the jungle entrance I found this one on accident. I wasn't even looking for mesh spots. It was one where I almost accidentally fell in and I would have lost everything. It was another one where I accidentally fell in, which was a mesh spot. And I was looking for mesh spots, but not here. I came from the jungle entrance with Fiomia, and I was walking on this ledge, on this edge, and all of a sudden, I really didn't see it. I was literally walking like this. I think I have a video on it. No, I think I deleted it. With my Fiomia, and I stood right here and I was like, oh shit, I almost fell in. But if you got climbing picks, just grab to this wall or grappling hook, whatever. Pew! Get in like that. And once again, we have mesh spots all around, baby. And if you have parachutes and all that, the other mesh spot is right over there. I'm going to show you real quick where the first mesh spot was, which I showed you. We have a let me get my bearings straight. Right, that's a dead end. And then we have a shortcut here. I know I'm going slow, but I'm going to speed this up, don't worry about it. I don't think this is water, or it's another lake. There's a few of these lakes that aren't water. See? No water. Great job, modders. Nah, I'm just kidding. Great job on the map. I know it's very difficult to design all that. I do some designing work of my own, and you really want to do it as detailed as you can, and if you go really detailed you will forget some stuff here and there. So there are the other portals are right over there. That's where the other mesh spot is. We got the bridge here. Now I'm gonna go from the bridge. You can zipline this for a quick shortcut. I call those central columns. There are 3 central columns, and if you know them all, it's pretty easy to find your way around this map, because it's not a hard map. So we got this a bridge. That's the swamp area, runs all the way around. The mesh spot is right over there. You can see the walls over there. It's not a difficult map to familiarize yourself with once you know it. Can zipline this. So that's the jungle entrance over there, and the mesh spot was over there. But I do gotta warn you guys, you will get banned if you mesh, and I don't have to worry about anything because they can ban me as much as they want for showing this. I don't care. Yeah, so I don't have to show all the places in here. You can do some exploring of your own. Keep it a little bit interesting, of course, but lots of base spaces around here where no one will be able to detect you or see you, but you won't be safe, not in the slightest, because people will be able to get in. With all these mesh spots, people will certainly be able to get in. On to the next mesh spot, I think. So we have two sides to the aberration. One side has both the entrances and the other side is like a dead end side, which also has a lot of meshing spots. But going from one side to the other side from under the mesh is pretty difficult. It is possible, but it's pretty difficult and it will be pointless because it's better to walk across the floor to the other mesh spots and then mesh from there. So I'm not going to show you how to get from there from under the mesh because that would be a total waste of time. I am quickly going to show you one more thing I forgot in the other video. One more little mesh spot that goes along with all the other mesh spots that I showed you. Forgot to take the bridge shortcut, silly me. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to show a blue gem spawn. It's just around the corner from here. You got blue gems and you can easily zipline this from here to there. Alrighty, so let's say you meshed from in that gap and went all the way over there. There is actually one more little mesh hole there, which you can fit through if you're smart enough or if you have a buddy to help. There's also a lot of meshing tricks I have seen on YouTube, and people always use a friend or they log out or anything like that. You don't have to do that. All you need to do is eat narco berries and then top it off with stimulants. Just calculate how many narco berries it takes to knock you out and how many stimulants it takes to get you back up. I think it's like 5 narco berries and 1 stimulant. You see there's another mesh hole here and you can knock yourself out. Put a fence foundation here, put a fence foundation here and a pillar here and a pillar here, and then you get squeezed in this. And if you knock yourself out, oh yeah, also put some here if you don't want to die. And if you're gonna knock yourself out, you're gonna glitch in the hole. As you can see, I'm already partly in it. See? Then you can put a floor below you before you knock yourself out. Getting a floor there is not that easy, but it is possible. I have done it before. Because you need to go deeper, yeah, like this, and should be deep enough for you to wake back up on and then go into sneak mode. Might be able to put it a little bit deeper, it doesn't matter. But with a little workaround you can mesh in this hole. Alright, now let's move on to the other place. I'm going to go in third person, you can see where I go. We want to go to the bridge area. And the exit is all the way over there. That's the hidden hidden base spot up there. These are also good base spots. This rock has a lot of metal and oil on it. Most of the metal is right there, and on the other island, like you have the third central column, that's the third central column. This is a lonely central columns, and the other 2 central columns are on the same island. Lots of metal. The exit is right over there, but we are not going over there, we are going over there. So you can if you look at it from the side, it actually does look a lot like a sandwich, but I call it the pussy rock. I got my points of reference all around. You can zipline from there to there, or you can run across here, pop, 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 and all the way up. This goes down into the swamp. It goes all the way around the central column. We do not want to go there. Also, there's a few more metal rocks here. 2 metal rocks. And 3 more metal rocks over there. You can zipline this as well. You can zipline it from there. Oh, as you can see, I already tested all this. You can zipline this because there's a lot of metal there and a lot of metal on that island there. 3 more metal rocks down here. Swamp down there. It goes around and you got a slope down there, as you can see, which goes to here. We got one of the entrances to the whatever it's called, the radioactive zone over there, and the other entrance over there, and we have a very nice base location over there. These are the other 2 central columns. My apologies that I'm showing all this in the video, but I'm going to speed this up anyway, but I thought I might as well include this. That's a very nice base location. You can go up into this tree as well and build there. These are all legit spots, no mesh spots. This is not a tree you can mesh from, as far as I know. And you cannot build on these branches. People will tell you that you can. And I can in offline mode, but you should not be able to in online mode, because I could not on my server. And I tested more than one tree. There we have the other entrance or exit to the radioactive zone. It's full of mesh spots, but no reason for me to show you that, because I can't think of any way why anyone would want to build down there. So here we have 2 other mesh spots, and the first mesh spot I ever found was right there. You can see it from here. I was looking for mesh spots, and I was walking here, and I just fell down. I didn't even see it. I just fell down. What did caught my eye was this gap in the wall, and I was like looking like this, and oh, I fell in. I was like, holy shit! And I almost died. I didn't even have creative mode on. I'm like, thank God I didn't die, because I wouldn't have found that back. It was the first time I came in this cave, the first time I ever opened up this map, because I said I'm gonna look for some mesh spots before I play in an online server, because I'm a dirty cheater like that. And I don't raid people, I don't mesh people, I just build under the ground, because everybody cheats anyway, and if you don't, you're an idiot, you're gonna waste your time. And then I was thinking like, we got some structures here, must be a weak spot around, and I scanned this entire structure, and I almost was about to give up. I couldn't find anything, and I was like, Jesus, this gotta have a mesh spot somewhere. It's gotta have a mesh spot somewhere. I found like, god damn it, who's calling me now? Yep. Alright, and where was I? So I found some like stupid mesh holes, and even did they fix that? They even fixed them, I think. Yeah, they fixed them. There was like, this was open or something, or you could get in. You can't anymore. Okay, and I was about to give up, when suddenly something caught my eye. Aha! Now this is pretty hard to get in, because you cannot fly here. You're gonna have to do it with hook shots or climbing picks. Now the bitch thing about it is, if you like go here or anything, it's most likely not gonna work. See, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. That's not gonna work. You have one small place where you can do it, and it's straight up. See this like darkened line? Straight up in this line, and then you're in it. And you got a pretty large area, but it's not really safe to build here. But you control a lot of people. A lot of people. You can build here on live. It's below the other sandwich. And there's no way to get across. And this, my friends, is all the mesh pots I know in Aberration that aren't OP. Well, I mean, they are all OP, but there's one more mesh pot that lets you go above. I mean, that other one also lets you go above the floor, but with all those loading zones, you're not gonna get there. When all those textures, you're gonna get stuck in them, believe me. I tried 100 different times, it didn't work. But there is a tree, and close by you can mesh, and then you can get into the tree, but above the map already. Oh yeah, one more thing. There should be like a very well hidden base location here. As you can see, this is like the entrance into the tree, but right below this, hidden extremely well, is another place where you can build. And I've tried this with foundations, and you can actually place a very nice house here by using, what was it that I used? It was probably on another character, because it's not here right now. God, is the freaking my mate calling threw me off my game. Oh, but you can actually like fit a whole lot of them in here if you test it first and make sure they all line up nicely. You could fit 3 in here. I remember you could fit 3 in here, and you could do this as well. I had this connected entirely, I remember. So 3 of those, a little bit more to here, and then all of these, and I had them connected with each other, and you could not see it from the outside. It was a metal, and I had painted black. Could not see it from the outside. A nice FOB base. So you gotta put a zipline to it to get there. But those were all the mesh pots in the aberration zone. I am going to show a few more mesh pots. There's so many, I cannot remember them all from the top of my head. I can remember one right now, which is in the snow biome. I know a few people already aware of that one on YouTube, but the ones I had shown you right now are not on YouTube yet, I think. Alright, I will see you. Do you see the blue obelisk? Do you see the coordinates? No, you don't, because I'm not showing the coordinates. Why would I? I don't have to make it too easy, do I? You're already making it too easy, Sonny. I know. It's already way too easy. So, blue obelisk, red obelisk, green obelisk, and what looks to be like a glacier. But if you look at it like this, come on, get in my screen. It looks like the fat blob lady from what movie was that? You see, like her one leg is like pretty fat, and then her other leg is like normal, and that's her body and her face. And you probably can't see that because my imagination is over the top. So you want to go to what looks like a glacier, not the blob woman from whatever movie it was. You want to go to the glacier because this glacier is full of meshing holes, full of it. and you can spawn like right over there. Why do these trees all look 2D sprites at the moment? It all takes a long time to load in. A whole lot of mesh pots in this area. I'm also going to make another video on how to get easy resources when you are in the aberration cave, but the resource guide will be from out of the aberration cave in the overworld. So easy access to metal, dinos, polymer, pearls and all that. You can easily do it on a parasaur or a ravager, no problem. So yeah, you got this glacier, annoying to traverse on. There's mesh pots everywhere. They might have fixed them already, because I think there was one here. Ah, wait, it's still here. It's still here. Mesh pot numero uno. Not gonna go in that one, because that one stinks. You gotta go all the way around if you go in that one. I mean, come on. You can build in there, don't worry. You can build in. It's really odd, because in most places where you want to mesh, you gotta be near a cave for it to work, and there's no cave here, as long as I know. Oh yeah, so that's the other mesh hole. No coordinates, no map. That's the blue obelisk. Figure it out. That's the Lion King rock, frozen in ice. I mean, I'm already making it too easy by just plain out showing you each freaking hole. So you can go around here, which is a pretty steep fall, and you may lose some health or not even survive a fall. Or you can go around here. If you smash this rock, you can escape all fall damage, or you can just jump and then you escape the fall damage as well. You can go down here. This is not a base area yet, but you can put chests there so you can have easy access to your gear. Then you can go in here, and if you went through that hole, you are already in the base spot, but this is the safe way, because you can get back out here as well. Very easily, you don't have to even build anything there. You cannot build here, but that is no problem, because you do not want to build here. But even if you could, it would be a nice place, because if people do orbit cam, they're gonna see this layer, and this layer is below this layer. And even if you can look past this layer, you wouldn't be able to look deep enough to see what's down here. But the real meshing place is over here. What the hell happened? What? How did you guys get here? An Argent Davis spawned here? Oh, there's actually an Argent Davis there. What the hell? Another Argent Davis? You can build in most places here, but it's really odd. There are like some spots where you cannot build. Did you see that? Where was it? See, some annoying spots where you cannot build. It's really odd, but you can build in 90% of the place. I was out of reach right there. You can build in 90% of the place, and you got this rifle here if you put on creative mode, and if you press L1, no, L2 or left trigger, you can change the firing mode on it and just blast through everything, destroy structures instantly. Am I forgetting anything? If you wanna enter creative mode on your private server, just do cheat or admin cheat and then GCM give creative mode, GCM, or simply full out give creative mode. So I thank you all for watching and see you all next time. Bye bye.